Welcome back to InstaPhippsyFishing. Earlier today I tried catching gar pike, but again I still haven't got my first one. Normally you want to see a bunch because it's easier to sight cast for them, and I only saw one today and he had no interest in my lure. He kept swimming away from it. So I switched over to bass fishing. Okay, nice one. Yeah. He hit that right away. Good fight too. I have a bass tournament coming up in 2 weeks, my first bass fishing tournament ever. And so today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be testing out a few different rigs, a few different techniques, stuff that I don't normally use. Because normally when I'm fishing just for fun or making a video, I don't really care whether the fish gets in the boat or not unless it's a big one. So if a fish jumps off at the boat, I'm fine with that. But for a tournament, every pound, every ounce counts. So I'm going to be using some trailer hooks on my spinnerbaits and chatterbaits to see if that helps hook more fish. I'm going to be using a few more bottom baits because normally I fish a lot of moving baits, it seems. But if the bite is slow, I want to be able to slow down and drag the bottom. And as well, I'm going to be measuring and weighing some fish just so, you know, in the tournament, I can kind of eyeball. The fish have to be a minimum of 12 inches. So I'm going to try and catch a bunch today and see what does a 12-inch fish look like. That way, if I know what a 12-inch fish looks like, anything smaller I can just toss back right away without having to measure or weigh it. So yeah, just going to be catching a bunch of smallmouth today on different techniques, doing a little bit of tournament practice, I guess. As well, I put fluorocarbon leaders on a lot of my rods. Normally I just fish straight braid, so I'm going to see if that makes a difference. Yeah, hopefully we can get into some fish here, and hopefully you guys enjoy, and remember to subscribe if you are liking these videos. Oh, come on. Hunting for gar pike and I get a nice little smallie. Well, thanks for getting rid of the skunk, buddy. Oh, thanks for stopping by. I think this smallie's even bigger than the first one. Still quite a few smallies hanging out here, but not much else. Oh, actually lots of carp over there. That's a pretty good one. That's a healthy 2+. Second smallie of the day. Probably about 2.5 actually. Very nice fishy. Oh. There you go. Good boy. Oh yeah. Okay, that was my bad. Had the drag way too tight. That was just a weightless saucy swimmer on a 3/0 hammer hook. He liked it. There we go. two of them chased it. Hit it right at the boat. First time using a trailer hook, and I think both hooks are in them. Oh, trailer hook only is in there. First time using one. Very cool. Had to be a tiny bass, but whatever. All right, trailer hook, I think I'm sold. So I'm trying out this spinnerbait with a trailer hook and with this weird tickle tail centipede thing as the trailer. So there's a lot going on here. But the trailer hook almost goes to the end of the tail, so I shouldn't get any short strikes. Okay, nice one. Yeah, he hit that right away. Good fight too. Come on in, you big buddy. Come on. Good for you. I think the trailer hook got him again. Yes. Nice one. First time using a trailer hook, got two in a row. Get a weight on you. Nice fishy. Probably around 2 pounds. 2.47. Gorgeous. Probably about 16 or 17. Yeah, basically exactly 17. Nice. 17 inches, 2.5 pounds. So far, first experience with the trailer hook is very positive. There we go. Feels like another good one. Don't think it's as big as the last one, but no. A little smaller. See if it'll keep. Yeah, it's fairly close. Alrighty, let's see if it's 12 inches. Oh yeah, 14 incher. Let's see how much a 14 incher weighs. My guess is not a pound, although he's got a belly. .67 pounds. Wow, for 14 inches. 14 inches, 1.67 pounds. Okay, good to know. I'm working on getting a better understanding of length and weights for when I fish my tournament in 2 weeks. I feel like 14 inches, 1.67 pounds is pretty good for a little one. Oh yeah. Okay, they're liking this spinnerbait combo, and the trailer hook's definitely helping too. A little bit bigger than the last one, I think. Maybe 15 inches. Actually, very, very similar size to the first or the second one. The last one. We'll say 14 1/4. So just a little bit bigger. Let's say 1.75. 14 1/4 inches. 1.83. 14 1/4, 1.83. Thank you for that. Another one. Holy crap, this is awesome. I'm not sure if this one's over 12, but you never know. And that was on the trailer hook. Perfect. Gotcha. Dang. So one downside is they're knocking off the stopper on the trailer hook. So I've lost 2 now on 4 fish. Okay, let's see if we have our first official 12-incher. This guy is 13 inches. Wow, he looks so small. I can't believe that would keep in a tournament. But you wouldn't want to have to get to weigh in with him. This has to be around a pound. "13 inches, 1.34. So it seems they're consistently a bit heavier than I expect. So the trailer hook's definitely helping me catch more fish. I think out of those 4 spinnerbait fish, 2 or 3 of them were hooked on the trailer hook. I think they're liking this tickle tail centipede style thing. Could just be the color, but it's doing great and it's holding up pretty well too. To 4 fierce smallies. Another one. It's every friggin' cast. This is great. They're not the biggest fish, but would help fill out a limit. 13 3/4. $13 3/4, 1.35. Had a bite and he pulled the head off it. Must have had the tail. Finally. I think he's pretty small, but I got one. Hey! Whoa, okay. He just broke my line. And he's so small. Wow, that was barely in there. This one might be 12 inches. No, it's still 13. Doesn't this look super small? Like this is legal in a tournament. A little over a pound probably. Every time they flail, it resets my thing. Want to murder them. "13 inches, 1.03 pounds, smallest of the day." So that was on some sort of swinging jig head with a skirt and a junior bandito bug on the back. Yep, what do we got? Hey, son of a... I think that was a largie. Frag. So not a bad day overall. I didn't weigh the first two fish. I think the first one of the day that I caught was probably the biggest. The tournament I'm going to be fishing is for... The tournament I'm going to be fishing, you can weigh in 6 fish. So today for my bag, I did 6 fish just to kind of, get a feel for that format. Ended up weighing 9.70 pounds for 6 fish. Not amazing, but today I was kind of trying some different techniques that I don't normally do. I'm going to do a full practice day because the tournament's going to be from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. So one day this week, I'm going to fish from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And actually try my hardest to see how big a bag I can put together for 6 fish. So today was just kind of fun, experimenting, stuff like that, 9.70 pounds. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe. Not a bad day overall. I didn't weigh the first 2 fish. So I just filmed the outro, so I didn't get that on film, but just caught another smallie here. I think that'll upgrade one of them. Oh yeah, that's a 16 incher. 16 inches, 1.98 pounds. So that takes out a 1.03. So that adds 0.95 pounds. Do a quick calculation to see what the new total is. So 16 inches, 1.98. That was on a Texas rigged ribbon tail worm. Okay, so that brings the 6 fish total up to 10.65 pounds. Added almost a full pound on there at the end. That's a pretty nice cull for the end of the day. So I think that'll be it. Updated number, 10.65 pounds for 6 fish.